I think my happiest moment was when he walked into my mother's shop to get an order, and after 3 hours, my mother said, "Who's going to throw him out, you or me?" Because he was stopping customers coming into the shop. That's why.
But that wasn't my happiest moment because I got thrown out the shop for a start. And I didn't even get an order. But I phoned a day or two later and made a date.
You took me to an all-night party.
That's right.
That my mother let me go to.
One of the happiest moments was when I went up to Manchester from the south where I was living to see Doug when he was brought back from the second front in France, wounded. And I walked into the hospital ward, and there he was in his hospital blue. And he looked at me and there was a great big grin on his face, and I burst into tears. But it was a wonderful moment for me. He got back safely. My prayers were answered.
My happiest moment was when my first child was born, the birth.
Well, I wasn't there, was I?
No, you weren't, were you? But your happiest moment then?
Oh, as I say, when we got married, and it was, you know, I was quite happy then. I've never been happier since.
Oh.
Only for the birth that we had a boy and a girl, in that order.
And I think, actually, for myself, speaking for myself, I'm happier now than I've ever been. Our generation, having been through the Second World War, when things were all rationed, food was rationed, it makes us appreciate the things we have now. I could kiss my automatic washing machine.
You go through life having happy moments.
That's right.
But you can't fix them in your mind.
We didn't have an awful lot of money in those days, and he bought me a very nice engagement ring, which when we came
Still
down,
paying for it.
when we came down here, we didn't have enough money, so we had to borrow money from my brothers and sisters or whatever, and he said he's got to sell my engagement ring to get some money for stock. So I gave it to him, and he said, "One day you'll have another one." I said, "Okay." And many years later, I hope it's all been recorded, I got a great big box for my anniversary, and inside was a smaller box, smaller box, smaller box, smaller, until I came to this beautiful small box, and inside the most beautiful diamond ring I've ever seen in my life. And that's what he said. He paid for the other one. So he was a bit romantic at heart, really, but he doesn't like to show it.